Lineups for you. For the Bulls, they will go with another former Villanova standout at starting guard, Arcidiacono. Road trip, but a chance to atone for that tonight as we get this one Ayton, but a little bit behind him. Here comes Jabari Parker, hometown boy, making the return home. And he was the Suns getting off to a terrific start as Parker inside. Look, this time tossing it up. Ayton kind of had it partially blocked there by the rim, but stays with it. There are the two rookies. Another junior facing up due to illness. He's a nice crossover move. Feeds Ayton flying down the lane for the slam.
Yeah, good strong hands by Ayton. It looked like
stands him up defensively.
Yeah, his defense is going to be strong, I think, in this game in order to make that impact.
Catch and shoot corner. Another 20-plus point scoring night at 21 in Philadelphia. Booker fading, firing, and hitting.
Good passing.
Here is Holiday. As you mentioned, he is not bashful. As Parker with a rebound. Berg said for the game tonight, he said, we just stopped doing all the things that we had done to build the lead. Is Diacono with the offensive rebound and then quickly stemmed the arc, and that was before that shot. Kanan looks to answer, and he does. Levine fitting it inside and cornered it. Yeah, there's those long arms of Mikal Bridges and T.J. Warren just able to.
I know I saw Robin before the game. He said, I said, how are your mom and dad? He said, they're in Milwaukee. They're watching Brook over me.
8 early points to go along with his 7 rebounds already here for DeAndre Ayton. 2. Jackson with just a little clear off there. And Arcidiacono goes flying over the bench and clearing nearly 2 rows.
And he said there's some guys that they're already looking to play. Nice block by Lopez, but they're already looking to play at the next level instead of focusing where they're at right now.
Diacono trailing on the play. And Arcidiacono. Booker drawing the double team. Out to T.J. Warren, raising up and not.
Example about Devin Booker getting double teamed.
Payne will let it fly as the shot comes down. They'll review it, but it's certainly another chance to win coming up in the second half. Here's Shaq Harrison out on the floor is Antonio Blakeney for the Suns. On Crawford, the former Bull, but starting now the last 11 games as Holmes rolls down the lane. Easy, sure looked like a reach in there on Crawford. Kick it out to Blakeney, looking for another 3, and he'll get
hard.
Crawford maneuvering inside, hits the little floater, and that 20-plus rebounds. So it's very hard to judge the job that Fred Hoiberg has done. Crawford trying to toss it up in traffic there to Ayton, but gets kicked out to Trevor Ariza, who knows it.
So he grew up in a very athletic family.
Quick feed inside to Ayton on the spin. Just nice. Suns looking to run a little bit here. Pretty look inside. Ayton wheels and slams. Here's Parker. He's got the size advantage on Booker.
And Mo Williams, Ricky Rubio, I wanted to learn from those guys. And really, Carter Jr. doesn't have a lot of guys to learn from right now on the veteran side.
Well, that's a great point. And you appreciate the fact that Levine, who is a veteran, obviously, as Holiday able to knock down.
I do think it depends on some of the colleges that you come out of. And Duke does have that respect.
Levine on the drive, and you can see just how the glide, the explosiveness is all back. Is Booker showing his own explosiveness. Pass inside to Lopez. Big fella gets stuck on Booker. Booker finds Ariza. Booker back across, left hand, gets the roll, and a couple of weeks back. Harrison able to poke it away from Booker with the steal. Sets up Blakeney. Blakeney elevated and slamming it home. Booker working against Felicio. Holmes finds Bridges cutting across the lane, and Levine running away from the double team, raising up, and make the plays when the game got nitty-gritty. And those are the situations where you have to trust one. Suns desperately craving to get their first road win of the season. As Levine Ariza able to set, fire, and knocks it beyond the arc. And that was where some of his struggles were early on in the season, Andy, as Levine just showing you the explosiveness and ability to just work that baseline. As Warren with a quick pull-up. Last few games now, he's been able to pick it up. Parker finds Levine, who quickly gets as Ryan Arcidiacono able to get the defensive stop. Carter Jr., and that's 3 straight dunks. Carter Jr. finding Jabari Parker on the baseline. The Suns have got to lock in defensively here. Here's Holiday off of the screen with a pump fake. Sets up, knocks down the triple of 4. And he comes up with a steal. Then Booker with the deflection into the hands of Ayton for the slam. And then Felicio runs the floor.
Lead at 22-20.
Holmes with 10 points. Bridges, nice drive, and how about he snaps it down over the back. Tied up initially by Holmes. There's TJ Warren through traffic. Manages to hang on for the second time. And Holmes gets knocked off his spot. Bridges hustling back, gets the steal. Holmes inside and rips it down. A chance to win.
Strong rebound by Holmes. That's his 6th.
Holmes plays brilliantly and goes up high.
And Booker with his 6th assist.
And the Suns have got to get back to the way they played defense in that second quarter. But they shot just 36%. Crawford working against Parker. Raising up, and a classic bench. G-League MVP is
by Holmes
with the block. 4 on the shot clock. Levine down the lane. 2 steals tonight.
Now, when he was at Villanova playing for Jay Wright,
shot it so effectively in that first half, Annie.
Well, a lot of it had to do with sharing the basketball. They were not stagnant. The Bulls get inside again and fouled by the Suns, but the Suns had 18 assists.
Ayton able to roll inside and
trusted each other. Well, when things get tight, you've got to be able to go back to that trust.
Crawford on the drive across the paint, gets the roll.
Step up and make those plays, and Ayton's got to be a big key of that.
Levine on the drive.
Devin Booker knocks one down. It's a 3-point game, a 2-point game.
Ayton nearly had it poked away. You've got to be so cautious with Shaq Harrison.
Oh, big.
Kanan feeding Warren, finding him on the baseline.
Do a little bit ball fake and then go back door because the Bulls are overclaimed.
Levine off the screen, looking for the 3, and he will get long shot off the mark. Booker running at Holiday, tosses it up, and he'll look for the 3-point play. Ayton with his 10th double-double of the season. Booker working against Arcidiacono and Booker finds Ayton inside.
That's where he's got to go right back up. And
now to TJ Warren. 4.8 on the shot clock. They feed it inside to Wendell Carter Jr. as Mikal Bridges somehow got knocked in.
And it's a game that really the Suns' winnable game, kind of, as you said, are going to have to go back and look and see what they need to do differently against Milwaukee.
You know, a tough night here in the Windy City as the Suns, after a good-looking first half, unable to complete the mission and fall here tonight to the Bulls. 120.